Miss California might be the most morbid and funny song to me on the record. I always tell this story when I'm playing live because it just gives some really funny context to it that I think the song needs. So here goes the same thing. I started writing this song theoretically on the eve that Janie finished her radiation treatments, and we went out to celebrate, went out to dinner, and we're sitting out there, we're in Venice, California, and we're like, I can't believe you beat it again, we finally made it here. We were about to go on our trip to Europe. I was about to fly back to Virginia for the holidays. There's just a lot going through our minds, but in general, we were just happy. So we're outside, and we're having some wine, and I look up in the sky, and it looks like aliens are invading the world. It looks like there's a giant jellyfish like expanding in the sky, and I'm like, oh my God, we're gonna die. You did all this. You beat all of this. Everything was thrown at you, and here we're just gonna die tonight. This sucks. So I grab my camera, I'm like taking photos. I'm like, what is happening? This is crazy. And we've got like a kale salad in front of us. We're like, this is the weirdest juxtaposition ever. Long story short, it turns out that SpaceX had a launch that night, and everyone in LA knew about it except for Janie and I. So that's kind of what started this song. It's writing about that experience and thinking the world's going to end when she just beat cancer. And it kind of comes from that dark humor that I think you get when you go through cancer with somebody. You gotta have humor to get through all the hard stuff. So that mindset's kind of how this song was born. And then from there, it's me looking back on everything that Janie and I have been through. And a lot of our time together was spent in California. So it's almost a love letter to her and to California that represents our relationship. It's all the things I've loved about it, all the little small details that we did from life when we were younger, and talking about how simple that love was, and yearning for it a little bit, but also acknowledging that like that type of love is for one period of time and then it's over, and it's on to a different kind of love, something that's more mature. It's not as light, it's not as simple, but it's going to be more complex in a good way. So it's the last track on the record for a reason.
Miss Cat.